Hi guys and welcome to Wrestling Figs. I've just finished work, so that's why I look like something out of Right to Censor. No, I haven't joined their fraction. But yeah, that's why. So, like I said last night, we are going to be reviewing Berzerker, the Berzerker Elite 51 figure, which I bought yesterday. So we've got that here. But also today, I've just been to Toys R Us, like I said as well, and I got the Big Boss Man figure in the blue WWE Network Spotlight edition. It looks really cool, so I'm in the next few days I'll be reviewing and unboxing this as well. But anyway, back onto Berzerker. So, oh, actually, before I begin as well, my mate today at work dropped me off the WWE Kids Summer Slam edition. I have opened it to have a little look at it, so I'll probably do a review and packaging on this, but I might do that with the Big Boss Man. Obviously, it's Summer Slam week. It's the biggest party of the summer this week. It comes with some pretty cool free gifts, like the Brock Lesnar mask I actually put out on today, and it actually looks really cool. You get some top trump cards. You get an Enzo and Big Cass poster, which is really weird because them two have broken up now, and this magazine came out after they broke up, so a bit weird why they've put that in, but I don't know if it's to do because I think the... But anyway, let's not talk about too much about this. You get a Randy Orton band and a keyring. But anyway, let's not talk about this too much about this because Berzerker might go berserkers if we do. So anyway, this edition is about the Elite 51 Berzerker, which I got yesterday from Smith's. So Berzerker is actually real name John Nord. He debuted in his wrestling career in 1984, but didn't actually come to WWF until 1991. So it was actually 1991 where he debuted in WWF as the Berzerker. He was 6'8", 340 pounds. So a big guy. He used to come down to the ring looking like a Viking, basically, with a massive sword, a massive shield, and like a Viking horn sort of hat. And he used to, in the ring, he used to lick his hand and go, "Hest, hest, hest." Freaking hell, that tasted disgusting. At his opponents. So what he actually used to do as well with his opponents, he used to destroy them, literally just destroy them, but he didn't ever actually pin them. He used to then chuck them over the top rope out the ring and get a 10 count. So he used to always literally get a count out victory, which actually came in handy because he was in WWF between the years 1991 and 1993, and he actually won a 40-man battle royal, and then went on to face at the time WWF champion Bret Hitman Hart. He then left WWE in 1993 and went to a couple of Japanese promotions for 4 years. Then he came back to what at the time was called WCW in 1997, and Berzerker was... It wasn't on the show. It was on the show every week, but it was only like the Saturday night main event sort of shows. But he actually had a really long and quite destructive winning streak until he met another man with a very big winning streak, Bill Goldberg. So Berzerker actually had a really good winning streak, and then he met Bill Goldberg and obviously lost to Bill Goldberg. So Berzerker, all in all, in and out, was obviously with the company. Obviously he retired in 2002, but he was with the company obviously throughout the 90s years until the early 2000s, on and off. So yeah, that's a little bit about Berzerker. So yeah, and it's actually quite interesting because obviously I was born in '93, so I didn't really grow up with Berzerker. Obviously he was before my time, sort of. So it was actually quite interesting. I knew who he was. And I know a little bit about him, but it was actually quite interesting learning a bit about him. Like, I didn't actually know about the thing where he destroyed people and chucked them over the rope and used to get a lot of count-out victories. I didn't know that actually, so that was quite interesting to learn. But anyway, enough of my talking. Again, I haven't brought my standing knife upstairs, so I am going to have to open this box manually. So I will be back with you when I've opened the box in a few minutes. So guys, I'm back. I'm finally in the box. Oh, what the hell did that fall out? Oh, that's the display stand. Oh. So yeah, with the new Elites, obviously you get the display stand for them to stand on, and it looks a bit like this. I'll just quickly show you really fast. Oh, Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Oh, it even says... Oh, this one's different to my Finn Balor one, because this one's actually got, like, what series they're from. It's got the post on it. I think it depends where they stand. My Finn Balor was more on the figure, but I think maybe it depends where they stand. Other people in this series are the Sami Zayn, the Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Mankind, and Scott Hall. So there is a couple of wrestlers there, which are pretty cool, which I might actually get. But anyway, this basically just goes on like this. Down like that, and then that clips on like that, and then the stand on it. I do quite like it, and I think it's a good idea, and it's nice that they do actually add a background thing to it. But because when you've got a collection like mine, it's and everyone's sort of close together, it's quite hard to use these. I do like using the stand. The stands are pretty cool. They come in handy, especially for like people who can't stand up, like my Kamala. He doesn't have shoes. He's got bare feet, so when I was trying to stand that thing up, it just kept falling over. So these do come in handy for people like that. But anyway, so Mattel are actually using things these days, like and getting a bit better with adding like just like little things like the display stands. I think adding them in just makes it a lot cooler. Obviously, I'm not really fussed if I don't really need them, but other people do. So, but yeah, these loom bands again. I tell you what, I understand for shoplifting reasons. Obviously, if they didn't put them in, everyone would just probably open the box in the shop and nick the wrestlers. But they're just stupid. It just takes like 5 hours. It takes longer to get into the box and actually get the figure out than it does for me to actually babble on about the actual figure. So, yeah. But anyway, looking at this figure, I know he's 6'8", but he actually looks like a big man. A big man. Like, look at them like sort of old style, as clear like more like snow boots. He's got like some snow boots on, big curly hair, beard. He looks like a bloody maniac, really. His Viking belt, nice. Bloody hell, I don't want to take that off. Don't know what's underneath. Yeah, he comes with, Daniel Bryan. Comes with a Viking hat. Which is alright. Well, okay, he doesn't want to wear it. Comes with a Viking hat. Comes with a shield, which clips on his. That's cool. That actually clips on his arm. Not actually doesn't just go on his arm. It actually clips on, which is pretty cool. So I'm guessing that's what the hell is going on. I'll tell you what, if this is like last night with the whole Intercontinental title thing, I will be absolutely annoyed. Because that will do my head. What the friggin'? Oh, maybe it just goes like that. Yeah, it just clips on like really weirdly. I don't know. It can't. Yeah, that's it. Clips on like that. He's got his sword, bent sword. Yep. There was actually a time when I think he faced Undertaker in 1991, and he actually tried stabbing Undertaker with a real sword. It was a bit bizarre. Also, because we were talking about Survivor Series last night, even though we were off into SummerSlam, he actually was in the 1991 Survivor Series match, 4-on-4 match, and he actually went up against, I can't remember who he went up against, but he was the last man standing for his team. So yeah, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is the Berserker figure. Obviously, I like it because, like, if you was to actually even look at it, it doesn't even. It obviously is a wrestling figure, but it doesn't even look like a wrestling figure in that sense. It looks like something more like you collect like Vikings and knights and stuff like that. It's a bizarre figure, and obviously he's called Berserker because he's berserkers. But I just think the figure's really cool. It does come with like quite a lot of accessories. It does come with like a shield, a sword, a hat, even like the little necklace. Pretty cool ring attire. Overall, it looked like a really thick figure as well. Like, I think sometimes Mattel make these figures, like I got the Spotlight editions of like Stone Colds and Triple H's and stuff, and I think like the legs and that just looks really, really thin sometimes on them too. As a whole, I think Mattel makes some really good figures, and like I love how they do get the size difference. Like the Rey Mysterios compared to the Undertakers are like literally like an inch or two difference, which is really good. But I do feel like with the Network Spotlights edition, the 3 I've actually had so far, they felt a bit weak. and it's a bit strange because, sorry I'm blabbering on again, but it's a bit strange because they're actually more expensive, and I thought they'd be a bit more better quality, like, but they just feel like shitter than the basics really, which you could get for like 7-10 quid and you're paying 25 quid for them, but I don't know. So I actually did go to Toys R Us tonight as well, and they was actually selling the well, the Steve Austin figure with the $1 million belt for $9.98 as well now. So that's the Triple H for $9.98, the Steve Austin for $9.98. The Big Boss Man was only $9.98. Or was the Triple H for $9.98? I don't know. All freaking shops have them different prices, which is really confusing. But anyway, so overall this figure looks, I really do like it. I think it's got a lot of detail in it. Like, obviously you don't have tattoos or anything, but I mean the detail of the face, the facial expression, it's like. I think the hat, the sword, like they didn't. It's just cool that they've actually added this on. Obviously, I know it's Elite, but they didn't have to put it all in. So it's pretty cool. Obviously, his ring attire and everything. So yeah. So guys, anyway, obviously that's my review on the Berserker. So like always, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and we'll hopefully see you next time.